Good evening.
Evening.
Day 24. We've done 23 miles from our travel lodge in Preston to, where are we?
Lee.
We're in a really nice Holiday Inn, courtesy of Will's friend.
Yeah, big thanks and shout out to Jared for helping us out this evening. It means a hell of a lot on a tough day.
Yeah, so we've gone from busy place to busy place, from travel lodge to travel lodge. It's been pretty tough mentally the last couple of days. It's just a constant drone of traffic, and we've been staying in the city centre, so it's just sirens and crowds and whatever else outside. It's been a bit of a shock to the system, so this one tonight's extra good because we're a little bit out of the way. We're not in the city, we're just in a place called Lee, slightly outside of Warrington. There's a little river out the back and some trees and some grass, and we just got some nice dinner at a pub. So this is a really good one, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's the good accommodation this evening has definitely sort of made up and made us feel relaxed and at ease about everything. I mean, not that anything was ever daunting in the grand scheme of things, everything's fine. It's just today was really, really tough. Not physically, it was just a mental slog. Said yesterday was a slog. Today was even sloggier. I don't know what the word is. Today, absolutely the worst day for me. And even though it was a shorter day, even though there wasn't much elevation, it was just on a road or whatever. But it was mentally draining. The miles just kept going. They kept going, and it sucked. It was horrible.
Like we said earlier as well. Not to you,
Yeah.
we were saying earlier, because we've come off the back of having the same sort of day yesterday and a really bad night in the city centre of Preston, and a busy night before that in Lancaster, it's just gradually, today it just got to a point where I don't think either of us were particularly up for it in the morning. It was just sort of like get out of the door and get on. And we were quite slow moving today. We're just waiting to get here. But like we said, luckily, where we're relaxing tonight in this hotel is not too bad. We're both really looking forward to getting back outside in the countryside and back in our tents, because although it looks comfortable and luxury, we don't enjoy sitting in the hotel room. So tomorrow's plan is to get to Chester, which is just inside of the Welsh border. There's a campsite we've got our eye on there, just outside of town at a farm, so that should be really nice and make it a little bit easier, and then it's on to Wales.
That's it, yeah, I cannot wait. So, of course, tomorrow is definitely not so daunting, even though we are planning on taking an A road again, but as James said, it's just, we know the end game. I think the difficulty is, beforehand, it was just a case of we get up, we hit our 25, maybe do 30 miles, but we don't know where we're staying of an evening. So
it was exciting.
That was exciting. Whereas when you set off in the morning and know you've got to travel X amount of miles to accommodation, those last couple of miles just feel like so long, and you just want to get there as soon as possible. But we always knew that these couple of days were going to be probably the worst out of the bunch. Truthfully, sure. It's way worse than I actually expected. But just kind of back to the whole mental thing. But again, in the whole grand scheme, like I said before, like we're absolutely fine morale-wise. It's just one of the darker days, really.
And mentally as well, the importance of keeping morale up and being mentally strong. It's like we had some physically really demanding days in Scotland, in the Lake District, where we were doing more miles, loads of elevation, difficult terrain. But because we loved it, because we loved it, we were so mentally strong that we were just smashing through everything. But we're having easier days here, like Will said, easier days, less miles at the moment. But
it's harder.
But it's just so tough, like for us personally. But we're not sit and moan about it all night. But
yeah, we do.
We're going to carry on moaning about it all night.
So yeah, and on that note, down with our dark day, of course, thanks everyone for donations, but those who haven't, you still can. There's still time to do so. All of our details on our website, www.runwillandjames.com.
Please,
check it out, guys, please.
If you haven't donated and you're thinking about donating, please do. That'd be awesome, because it just makes everything lots more worthwhile, especially when we're having a few rough days. But also, even small small donations are just as great, or if not like amazing. I remember last year we had a small donation from someone that said that's what they could afford because at uni. It was really nice that someone did that. So it's not all about having to, you know, every pound helps. So yeah, a couple of quid really is appreciated if you can. So thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
we'll catch up with you tomorrow, hopefully from our tents.
Yes.
Happy boys.
Happier.
Yeah. See ya.